All right, welcome to Money Never Sleeps. This is the show where we talk about anything and everything that impacts the flow of money from around the corner to around the world. And I want to thank you for viewing, tuning in, and listening to what I have to say. It's Friday. A lot of things have been happening, as people know. The presidential election, not the election, the debate took place, and everyone is trying to figure out what's going to happen. The bottom line is, no matter who wins, there's going to be some activity. Period. You can't go and make a prediction. You start, making those type of bets. You don't know yet. You have to kind of see what situations are in front of you. But anyway, with that said, um, I want to talk about social media. Okay, uh, Snapchat recently has been up. They came out with great earnings. The stock went up, I think 50, 60% over the past several days. People are, they wonder, oh my God, is that a bubble? Is that, or can they be real? I'm going to be honest with everyone. Before Snap was even a publicly traded company, I didn't like it. Okay, I didn't like a lot of things, but and I have to give it to Evan and the powers that be. What they did, I have to respect, because what they wound up doing is building the company up and being on the cutting edge of innovation in regards to user engagement. Okay. And if you doubt that, just look at what they've done and what the likes of Instagram, Facebook's Instagram has done. They copy what they've done. Okay. And what Snapchat is doing, they're being innovative. They're saying they're investing money in the future of what could be augmented reality, things of that nature. This is where it's at, and is going to continue to grow and enhance, over time. And the bottom line is that when you're a juggernaut and you're that big, for some reason, I think the innovation just kind of goes away. It kind of simmers down, and you start focusing on other things. At the end of the day, you have to look at the basics of your company. What are you? Okay, is Facebook a social media company, or are they a tech company, or are they a media company? I mean, who knows? They're being called up to the hill. Okay, Jack Dorsey and Mark Zuckerberg to talk about it, and they're gonna come to some sort of resolve, you know, to see what's going on. So anyway, going back to Snapchat, the innovation, that's the key thing, in innovation. And they're investing in that growth, and that's why the company's benefiting, and they deserve it. They deserve it. If you don't think it's sustainable, trust me, advertisers are going to go where the engagement is. Because if you can go and engage with your audience and keep them wanting more, and keep them on your system a lot more, because they can do different things. Look at here. We're on VeroHive. I have a frame around me. This is not some. This is augmented reality. This is not something that I had to edit. Something that's happening dynamically. So when you can do things like this, it makes it easier for someone to enjoy the process, and that's what it's about. Not going and saying, okay, how do I go and do this and do that? They're making it, fairly simple for you to enjoy their platform. Look at Amazon. Amazon has been the epitome of innovation and growing and trying new things and making mistakes and building up and doing this, and they're a juggernaut, and they're still innovating. They're still doing the things that they need to do. And Snapchat is no different, and yeah, trust me, it's a shock for me even to be speaking about this, but I do give credit where credit is due. And the people, the team at the top of Snapchat, they've been doing what's right, not so much only for the shareholders, but for the users of the platform, making it interesting. Okay, and with whatever is going on with TikTok, whatever is going to happen there, I think that all that's going to happen is that Snapchat, what they're going to start doing is utilizing all the tools they have to monetize the company, monetize what they have. Okay, because if you look at even their filters, Okay, you're going to see other companies, and from what I understand, I could be wrong. I don't think so, but you have other platforms that are involved in video conferencing that are starting to work um, with Snapchat in regards to their filters. So interesting. I think that they'll have some other monetization possibilities. So for those shareholders, option players, they did very well with it. You know, you have Intel; they're on the ropes for a number of different reasons. Recently, you had Quibi, you know, which I thought was, you know, look, you know, when Meg Whitman got involved in that, when they started that whole process, just the name itself threw me off. What they were looking to do threw me off tremendously because you're looking to have these short little video things, kind of like what they do on TikTok and Snapchat, but you want to charge for it. That's when you're going to turn people off. Totally. You may have all the content and everything else, but you know, people want to do things that don't cost them anything. Reality, fact, that don't cost them anything. So if you have that ability to provide that and you're advertising to them, people would absorb the advertisement. They'll absorb it because now, you know, like Instagram and and Snapchat, the advertisements that they have, they're basically they're not invasive. It kind of fits into what you're doing, so they're there, and you kind of interact with it, and it's a cool feature, and that is key for the advertising industry. That is key for marketers, for advertisers, because the engagement, that's worth a ton, and they'll pay up for it. So I can see Snapchat doing, as long as they keep innovating, the advertisers are going to keep coming, and they're going to start taking market share. Trust me, they're going to take market share away from Facebook, away from Facebook's Instagram. They're going to take market share away from other platforms that are in and out of social media. Even traditional media, they're going to start taking that. So it's going to be interesting. All right. And what else? Yeah, you know, you can catch the show, the Money Never Sleeps radio show. You can catch us on iHeartRadio. You see it right here, there, or there, and then on Spotify, iTunes, Google, Stitcher, Player, and TuneIn. Okay, you can listen to the show there as well. And we are exclusively, even though you'll catch the show on YouTube and stuff like that, you know, we do this on Vero Hive. We don't do that anywhere else. I do this show here on Vero Hive. Period. The end. And there are a lot of reasons, and I do urge anyone that is interested in a different type of experience, you know, go to verohive.com and check it out. A lot of great things, a lot of great innovation that's coming up, and I love innovation, and that's why I was talking about Snapchat today, because I have to give credit where credit is due. All right, on that note, I want to wish everyone a fantastic weekend. Close out your Friday, make it good, enjoy your weekend, and we'll be back with you next week, probably Monday, and we're going to bring on some guests. We have some guests lined up. We have to schedule it, and that's the reality of it. Anyway, guys, you enjoy your weekend, and thank you, and take care.